Well, y'all, back to my first video. Today we're gonna run through week 2. I got a lot of notes written from week 2. At the end of this video, I will disclose my week 3 top 25. Now, I forgot to do week 2. I made this, so the boys gotta catch up somehow. So starting off week 2, who looked like hot doo-doo? First team on the list is West Virginia. Now, if you did not watch the week 1 game, they were in a rally with Pitt. They should have won that game, in my opinion. But how do you lose to Kansas, though? Like, come on now, bro. How y'all lose to Kansas, man? Kansas ain't even a good team, man. Your season's over, for real. If you can't beat Kansas, your season is over. The next team, they got moved all the way down to the second last spot in the AP top 25. That is Texas A&M. Losing to App State at home, and they were ranked top 6. Now, App State ain't a team to mess around with. They, you know what I mean. They're a pretty good, solid team. We seen them do it against Michigan back in 2005. They upset Michigan in the Big House. Now they did it against Texas A&M this past weekend in College Station. Now, is Texas considered overrated? Yes, they're considered overrated in my opinion. They were ranked way too high, and they did not perform to that caliber of what their rank was. They look like hot doo-doo. They need to fix their quarterback situation going into Miami game Saturday night. As you see, we're gonna whoop their ass, you see. Anyway, who else looked like hot doo-doo? Notre Dame. Losing to Marshall by 5, I think. 26-21 or something like that. Their head coach starts 0-3 to start his career at Notre Dame, and with a tough loss to Marshall. They look like hot doo-doo. They should have beat that team by at least 30-40 points, bro. I'm just being honest with you. The next team on here, can't even read it. What does it say? South Carolina? Yeah, I think I see that. I'm reading that right. What else did I put? Spencer Rattler fumbling the ball 3 times? 3 times? Who did they play? Arkansas? Let me see. Let me check my notes. Let's see. Yeah. They lost to Arkansas by 14, 44-30. Spencer Rattler is clearly not their guy. He's overrated. What else is there to say? Spencer Rattler is doo-doo. The whole team is a joke. They think South Carolina fans, like, come on now, man. Like, y'all should know y'all season's over. Spencer Rattler's not your guy. He fumbling the ball out there, getting negative yards when he's running the ball. So, they look like hot doo-doo. What else you want me to say? Next team on the hot doo-doo list, North Carolina, not a surprise. They gave up 61 against App State, and they almost let Georgia State come back. They gave up 18 points in the third quarter to Georgia State. Now, did they contain them in the fourth quarter? Yes. But here's the problem. They only won by 7 because they gave up 18 points in the third quarter. And you take those 18 points away, and you add that to North Carolina, it would have been a blowout. But no, the defense is clearly ass at North Carolina. What else you want me to say? North Carolina is doo-doo. Should not be a hard game for Miami to win when that game rolls around. Who looked okay from week 2? who looked all right. I'm gonna start it off with my Miami Hurricanes, taking the win 30-7 over Southern Miss. We kind of struggled in the first half. Going into that game, into halftime, the lead was 10-7. After halftime, TVD and the offense got rolling. Really slow start. We can't do that against Texas A&M. That's really gonna affect us big time in that game. You need to start off fast with a foot on the gas, all that type of stuff. The next team that did okay, I don't know how I'm gonna put this, man, but Arkansas. I have Arkansas in here. They looked okay. 44-30. They gave up they gave up way too many points over a mid South Carolina team. They gave up way too many points on their defense, man. Next, I actually have Clemson on here. Why do I have Clemson? Well, I'm gonna tell you why I have Clemson on here. They gave up 12 points, and in return, they only had 35. Now, you're playing a FCS opponent, like a team that's supposed to be absolute hot dumpster shit. You know what I mean? Clemson wins this game 35-12. Now, to be honest, Clemson should have put 50-something on this team. 50 or 60 piece right there. That really blew my shit. To see that right there. Next team that looked okay was Iowa State. I mean, winning the game 10-7 over Iowa. Iowa State could have had way more than, what's that say? 10-7? Yeah. They could have had way more than that. But I don't know what the statistics were. I don't know if they had too many turnovers. They couldn't get the ball moving down the field or whatever. Iowa State, they looked okay. Oklahoma State looked okay. I mean, 34-17 over, I think it was Arizona State. Now, it was a non-conference game, which is a neutral site game. You know what I mean? Non-conference, neutral site game. My opinion, Oklahoma State, as an 11 ranked team in the country, now I think they're like 8, in the country. They could have put way more points on them, bro. Like, I'm saying at least 40. At least 40, and the defense put it down to like maybe 13, 10, 7. If they didn't give up 17, we could have at least gave up 10 points. That would have been fine with me. Let's see. Who else? Wait. We're gonna go over your season's over teams. How about that? First one I have on here, Notre Dame. Not a surprise, right? Start 0-3 with the new head coach. I get it. First game you played Ohio State, held them to 21 points. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't, win that game. Your season's over. What I mean by your season's over, it means you lost. All right, these are the only teams I have on here with lost and that I saw or watched. Next one on here, your season's over. West Virginia's season's over for real. You lose to Kansas, your season's over. You're not even making a bowl game. Maybe you make a bowl game, but you're not making a New Year's Six bowl. You're probably gonna play a bowl game against like Western Michigan or some shit. Like, that is how bad West Virginia lost that game to Kansas. They gave up 52 points to Kansas. I mean, absolutely just, I don't know, bro. Just absolutely trash, man. Absolutely ass. They played like garbage. Your season's over. South Carolina, your season's over. Sorry, it is. You lose. Arkansas, you're about to lose to Georgia this week. Y'all about to get y'all ass kicked against Georgia this week. So that's an automatic L. You're not beating Georgia. If y'all beat Georgia, I'll be shocked. The next team on your season's over list is Baylor. Losing to overtime, I think, to BYU. That game was such a good game. BYU took care of business. You can't lose to BYU, Baylor, if you want to get your chance in the playoff. I don't care if you run the table. If Baylor runs the table, another team, let's say Miami, you know, they don't lose to A&M or Clemson, they go undefeated. Miami is gonna get over Baylor because Baylor lost to BYU. You know what I mean? So that's a scenario there. Not saying Miami will make the playoff, but it's likely, in my opinion. Season's over. Florida, your season's over. Losing to Kentucky, that's a gifted L right there for you guys. Y'all escaped the lucky one with Utah. What else? Kentucky just made y'all look like some kids out there, man. God damn, dude, they ranked y'all what, 12? They ranked y'all 12 and y'all lost to a Kentucky team that was ranked 20 at the time. Oh man, shit, Florida. Damn, y'all baby lizards suck ass, man. All right, let's get into the who looked good teams. I'm gonna start off with the newest list I made. NC State, they looked really good. They responded after a close one against a terrible ECU team. They put up 55-3 against a nobody. Next, I got Kansas State blowing out Mizzou 40-12. Kansas State drove Missouri like a goddamn dead body for 2 hours. That's when you look at something that says 40-12, it may look like 50-0. That's what it looks like to me. Another team that looked really, really good was Duke, beating Northwestern. I know they're not a really good team, but for Duke, that is a good win for that team. They coming off of like a 2-10 season last year, and they already up undefeated right now. Duke's on a come up, man. Real talk. They on a big one, and I think they was as an underdog against Northwestern in that game. Props to Duke, man. Props to Duke. Next one I have is Cincinnati. They came out angry after that loss to Arkansas, putting up 63-10 over nobody. You know, they mad they're not ranked anymore. I mean, as a group of 5 team, you have to go 12-0 to make the playoff. They're not making the playoff. They already lost 1 game. You know what I mean? And you should agree with me because it feels like it's the case. You have to go undefeated to make the college football playoff as a group of 5 team. That's just what it looks like to me. Michigan State looked really, really good. Shut out a team 52-0. I don't even know who the hell they even played. I think it was Akron. I don't know. They blew them out 52-0. Purdue. Am I reading that right? Purdue looked really good. They shut out a team 56-0. I don't know who they played. Again, nobody. Some of these teams play nobody that look good on this list. Texas Tech looked really, really good. Beating number 25 Houston in 2 overtimes. Yet that's 2 weeks in a row Houston had to play a game in double overtime. They did it against, I think, UTSA. They won that game. Then you lose in double overtime against Texas Tech. I mean, group of 5 team, really good group of 5 team. They put on a hell of a fight against Texas Tech, but couldn't pull the W out. Illinois. What does that say? What if I told you Virginia got blown out by Illinois. What if I told you that? UVA got blown out 24-3 to Illinois. Wow. Props to Illinois, man. They doing their thing over there. But I don't know how much further they're going to get in the season. We'll find that out after week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, etc. But Virginia gets blown out 24-3 to I'd say a Duke level team. That sounds good to me. That sounds about right to me. Who looked good? Texas. Even though they lost to Bama, they shocked me. I'll put them on the look good list. They deserve being ranked. They put on a hell of a fight and exposed the shit out of Alabama that game. They put so much shit on Alabama that game. Oh, man. Who else looked good? Utah. Utah looked good after responding with a win after a tough loss to Florida. They put up 73. They put up 73-7. I mean, they had to respond in a way. They came out angry. They were ready. Put the hammer down on the nail. They put the nail in the coffin, 73-7. Got that team up out of the stadium with a W. Who else looked good? Marshall looked good. Marshall looked good. Why do I say they looked good? Because they upset Notre Dame. And Notre Dame was like, I think, ranked 10 at the time being. Marshall deserves it. They fought hard that game. Who else looked good? Tennessee looked good, beating Pitt in overtime. I think a lot of people expected Tennessee to beat Pitt in this game, but they were unranked at the time. I think they were unranked at the time. I can't remember. But they beat a ranked Pitt team, a team that beat West Virginia by 7 in the backyard brawl. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really much I can say about Pitt. Pitt, they ain't winning the ACC. They can forget that. They can forget a New Year's Six bowl. They probably gonna make like the Cheez-Its bowl or some shit. I don't even know what the hell they gonna make. They probably gonna make a banana bowl or some shit. I don't even know what the fuck Pitt gonna be doing. Anyway, next team we got on here is Kentucky. They beat the overrated Florida Lizards. The Florida Baby Lizards. They beat them. Kentucky ran them out the damn stadium. Who else looked good? BYU looked damn good. They looked damn good, dude. They beat Baylor at home in overtime after missing a game-winning field goal. Some other things. Baylor still got out the W. Next on this list, I don't even think I'd even give Kansas credit for this. What the fuck? Look. Kansas is on the look good list. Kansas is on my good look list. On my look good list. They beat West Virginia 52 to I think 44. That is a good win for Kansas. I don't know what else you want to tell me. They looked so good in that game. Next on the list, got TCU. To me, they had a surprising good start. They had a couple bad years, I think. In that case, it's surprising to me. I didn't think TCU was gonna be any good this year. Thought they would be like a good, solid 7-5 team, maybe even 6-6. But they on the good look list. Sorry for my, fucking up a little bit. They're actually on the look good list. Surprisingly. Rutgers, they're on the good look list. Amazing start for this program. They beat Boston College in week 1, 22-21. Come out week 2, blow them out, blow another team out. I don't even know who the hell it was, but props to Rutgers. Last team on the look good list is Appalachian State. About App State. We beat them last year. We're not going to talk about last year. We're going to talk about this season. We're going to talk about how they physically and mentally beat the shit out of Texas A&M. 17-14, but it felt like it was 30-6, if I'm honest with you. It felt like App State beat them 40-20 or something like that. App State can prove they can beat a AP top 6 team and any place, either it's in their house or it's an away game. They did it against Michigan, and they just did it again against Texas A&M on the road in College Station. I think App State's one of the best Group of 5 teams, in my opinion. They're showing it to me this year. They almost beat North Carolina last week. The week before, like this past week. They almost beat them in week 1. Put up 61 on North Carolina. All right, they put up 61. Pretty solid team. Surprising teams to me in this case is Duke. They're already off to a good start. 2-0. They went from 2-10 last year to 2-0. They already tied their winning record as last year. Can they keep that up and win more games? Yes. Is that possible? Yes. But at the same time, the ACC teams they playing, we don't know. We don't know Virginia Tech, Miami. I'm pretty sure Miami's just going to, just put them in a fucking coffin like 70-0. But, I mean, Duke's on the come up. Next, who else was surprising? The Fruit. Syracuse is surprising a lot of people. They blown out Louisville in week 1. And they won another game this week. They already 2-0, man. Syracuse is already 2-0. Can they keep the stone rolling and keep the wins piling in? Yes. But I think their hardest game, in my opinion, is them playing Clemson. I think playing Clemson is the big one for y'all coming in for that. Syracuse. Sorry about the phone dropping there. Not bad, man. I didn't mean to hurt you Clemson fans there, man. My bad. Shit. Who else looked good? Kansas. Starting off 2-0 already. Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right, y'all? Kansas 2-0? Hold up. I still can't see it. What does that say? Kansas 2-0. Anyway, they took care of business against West Virginia. Crazy. That was a crazy game, too. You Texas fans, y'all better be looking out, bro. Kansas gonna come whoop y'all ass for the second time. They're gonna do it to y'all again, and I wouldn't be shocked. Who else was surprising? Rutgers. They playing some damn good football. Y'all. Who else is surprising me? Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt surprised me, even though they lost like by 20 to Wake Forest. I knew they were gonna lose that game. I knew it from start to finish they were gonna lose it. God damn it, you Vanderbilt fans, shit. You Wake Forest fans too, fuck.